Hello YouTube and welcome to your 2022 Fall Sportsman's Box Elite and Pro Reveal video. I received both of these almost back to back, so we'll just go ahead and dive into both of them. Here is the cards for both, the Executive as well as the Pro. And we'll start with the Pro box. The user selectable item was the Toadfish combo. That's what I picked. It's actually a duplicate from a prior Executive box, but we liked it so much that I picked it again. As you can see in this lineup, there's also a Ranch Boss 2 included in this, which is unfortunate because this is also a duplicate from the Spring box of 2022, which is back-to-back. So that's really less than optimal. I'm really not happy, especially since it's almost a third of the value of the box. As far as I'm concerned, duplications are a complete waste of my time and money. So I wouldn't, unless it's something that I pick, like this Toadfish cutting board and knife combo, which is okay because I picked it. That's not necessarily so great. And that Buck Bark Deer Call is also a duplicate. I couldn't figure out what month it was from or what season, but I do have another one of those in my box of goodies from this company. Let's see what else was included in here. We have the Filet Combo by Toadfish, MSRP 106. Actual on that is 106. The Numa Rogue Performance LS shirt, MSRP $65, actual $60. I do like these. They're comfy. I like this brand, and it was exposed to me by this company, so that's a win for them, I guess. Let's see. We have the Muddy Card Reader with an MSRP of $29.99 and an actual of $29.99. We have the Cold Steel Ranch Boss 2 with an MSRP of $59.99 and an actual of $36.36. And that takes you through the entire Pro box. Let's move over to the Elite. And the Elite box, my user selectable items were the knives. I selected these knives, and we have the BNB knife combo set, which is, I believe it's the Hunter, the Drop Point Hunter, which has an MSRP of $109, and the actual price is $109 because you can only pretty much buy it from their website. The Army Folder has an actual of $109 and an MSRP of $109. Once again, you can pretty much only buy it through their website. The Mini Skinner, I did actually find on another website. It was $10 cheaper there. So the MSRP on that is $79.99 with an actual of $69.99. And then we start moving into our duplicate items. So the Rapid Rope by Rapid Rope is an MSRP of $24.99 with an actual MSRP or an actual value of $24.99, and you can pretty much only buy it through their website. Then we move into the Cold Steel Ranch Boss 2 again with an MSRP of $59.99 and an actual of $36.36, which was also a duplicate from spring of 2022. And then we have another duplicate from winter of 2021, which is the limited edition gun cleaning kit by Cleanse Oil with an MSRP of $29.99 and an actual value of $19.99. And the last item, the last two items, would be the boot dryer from Weston, the boot and shoe dryer, with an MSRP of $24.99 and an actual value of $26.69. And the last item is the Muddy Card Reader with an MSRP of $29.99 and an actual of $29.99. Some notes with this is how my sheath came from BNB Knives. I can't necessarily fault Buddy Outdoors or Sportsman's Box with this, but that is definitely moldy. So I don't know what conditions these were kept in, but clearly this leather was in a moist environment. I don't know if it'll clean off or if it's going to discolor. I'm not happy about it. The blades on the knives all seem okay. They weren't really rusted out or anything, so they did a good job coating all the blades with oil. So it's not an issue for those. However, that sheath is definitely an issue. I wouldn't send it out like that. I don't expect Buddy Outdoors or Sportsman's box to go through each and every box to verify this is an issue or not. This quality control should have been done from BNB before it ever hit Sportsman's box. I'm not really happy with all the duplicates. I don't necessarily think it's a great return on my value. Let me pull the numbers back up and go through them real quick. So the Elite box, the MSRP is $466.95, and the actual value is $356.32. The Pro box, the MSRP on that is $315.96 with an actual value of $282.33. So if you hopped in on the Black Friday deal to get these Pro boxes, it's a good return on your dollar. If you're paying full price for them, it's quite a bit less. Are you still getting what's advertised? I guess if you take into account the duplicates and you subtract them, no, not anywhere near it. And the values of returning them back to Sportsman's box is paltry at best. So I think it's very poor that they're putting duplicate items in with the, I don't know if the intent or the hope is that you're going to return these because they're duplicates, but I'm not, it's a bad value. It's bad use of my dollars. The Elite, I mean, the utility rope's duplicated, but I'll probably use it because it's consumable. The pistol combo kit, not really thrilled with because it's duplicated. The Ranch Boss 2, since it's such a high value item in these boxes, and they came back to back, how is somebody not checking this stuff before it ever goes out? It's horrible. Look, right here, we have 4 of them because I'm doing dual boxes. That's a waste of my money. It's not even a bad knife. It's just, it's not something I'm going to use. I'm not really big on the style. And I really don't like that it was quadrupled. So if you're buying multiples of these boxes, this is an issue. Sportsman's box, I'd really like to see some of these duplicate items. I would like to see more value on the duplicates attached so that you can trade them in to get something that you haven't already owned. Part of the great thing of these boxes is that I get to test and try out new gear with new companies. Numa has gained a customer through your service. A lot of the toadfish stuff I like. Not everything. I think some of the cups are a little gimmicky, but a lot of the stuff, they're turning me into a customer for these brands. And when I get duplicated items, it's a disservice to me as a customer because I'm not getting exposure to other new brands and new products. So, having you spend my money for me to put new items in my hands that I never maybe would have purchased is a lot of, it's a trust and faith thing. And you're hitting some and you're missing others. And I'm on the fence right now of if I should even re-up. The value's kind of there, but when I take into consideration all the duplicates, it's just not. I've had a lot of shipping and procurement issues with your products. I've had to pay a few times because the postage was short on my products. I've received products that weren't included in the boxes or the wrong product was described that it was sent. You can go through the video history of all these on my channel and you can see the whole thing. How does that look as a customer? How does that make me feel as a customer? I think it sucks. I think you guys need to really get your stuff together, and you're potentially losing me as a customer, and I've spent thousands with your company now. And when I first started, you had the Sportsman's bucks, which we were allowed to trade in to obtain additional items, and then that program changed. And every month I sent an email saying, hey guys, what's the update? Because at that point, I was able to trade my Sportsman's bucks in for something substantial like waders or a cooler or something like that. And when the program went away because of, I'm guessing, cost increases in COVID, it was, oh, it's coming next month, or it's in the works. But it never really came out until I kept complaining, and then finally somebody on one of your customer service, I believe she was a director, ended up taking care of the issue for me. But it was only after a lot of complaining and like weekly follow-up. And I still don't feel that I got totally compensated for the value that was originally there, but I was just happy to get something at that point. So you guys are going to try really hard to keep me as a customer. And I don't know if it's just that I'm not an ideal customer because I'm coming at it from a value standpoint and making these videos based upon the return for my dollar. And maybe you're looking for a different kind of relationship with a customer. I'm not sure, but as far as these boxes go, your competitors are... There's numerous box companies. There's Battle Box. There's Hunt Vault. There's other ones out there. And with them, I'm not getting duplicates as often. Or ever. Your value was higher for a while there. I can't keep saying that's the same and that's holding true anymore. So, I don't know. If you guys want to reach out to me and have a chat, that's fine. I mean, I'll be more than happy to give you guys positive comments, or, well, not necessarily positive comments, but constructive criticism and feedback to help you improve the customer relationships. But this isn't where it's at, guys. You're going to lose your customers, and with COVID and everything else, and everybody pinching their pennies and tightening up their spending, I don't think it's going to be a good 2023 for you guys if you can't fix some of these basic issues. I hope that's not true, because I love seeing new businesses thrive. I think you guys offer really cool service. It's nice getting a gift quarterly. I look forward to these boxes. But I pay for these all entirely out of pocket, so there's no sponsorship here. I'm a customer like everybody else, and you are getting my direct and honest feedback. So, all right. Thank you. Maybe there'll be another video in the future. Maybe not, because these are my last 2 boxes for this subscription. So I have some thoughts. And that saying that, my thoughts are, I'm grandfathered into $9.99 or $999 on this box, and I'm potentially going to jump up to, I think it's $12.99 or whatever if I stop using it and resub. So I think the value is poor, considering I'm potentially dropping out at the grandfathered price. So take that into consideration as well. All right. Thanks. If you have any comments, leave them below. Bye.